Alright. We're gonna do the align thread and the MSQ. Oop. Alliance raid MSQ. Alliance raid MSQ. Alliance raid MSQ. But first, I must. What's it called? I want to do the Garo collab. You just. Okay. Q login. Stream is live. I am here. Okay. Drink that. Huge that. It's over. Okay. Well, first, I wanna go see the Garo collab stuff because I have 20,000 wolf marks and I think I can use those. At Lanosha. At the wolves then. Okay. We pop in over here. And I'm gonna switch to my white mage. Just for the heck of it. And I think there should be a guy here, right? If I am not mistaken. Ooh, looks like people are crowding over here. Oh, yep, disreputable priest. Exchange wolf marks ranged. Makai. Okay, let's do the armor first. We can get what's this? Oh, that's pretty cool. But how about this? What? This one. Okay, yeah, we'll do the healer stuff first. Makai Moon guides threat and not that one, this one. Yep, the guide's gown. Okay, and then we do fingerless gloves. These quarter tights. What are quarter tights? Oh, just that. Yep, quarter tights. And priestess, markswoman, guides, longwoods. Yep. And then I can get the weapon as well, which is this one. It's pretty ugly, isn't it? But no, it's fine. We can get this as well. And since we're at it, we can also grab a ranged one. Okay, that works. I'll also glam this gear first, I guess, with the Makai stuff. So there's that. And then there's that. Alright, and then cast glamour on this. These are all 60. Okay. And then this one. What's that? Oh yeah. And then this one. I especially like this one because it's a spider lily, right? I think that's pretty cool. Yep, and dye you white. Okay, I'll grab the white dye first. Grab one of you. And dye you white. Okay, I'm cool with that. Can I receive a title? Maybe I need the weapon as well. Did I buy the weapon? Oh, yeah, I did. I did, right? Yeah. Okay, so maybe I can get a title now. Oh wait, do I need a specific... Or can I just get a title anyways? Oh, I'm talking to the priest. Hey, give me a title. Wait, do I have to equip the gear? Oh, like this? Oh, wait. Uh, let's see. Where are these? Okay, sort. Sort first. 60. Nope, that's not 60. That's 80. Where are these gloves? Oh, they might... Oh, are they in my inventory? Yeah, okay. I don't need amateur smithing gloves. Don't need you. I need to clear out my... Don't need you either. I need to clear this whole place out. Okay. Equip this. Equip this. And equip this. And we will also equip this. Okay, is that good? Can I get a title? Oh, there we go. That works. Yes, you'll wear it well. Henceforth you shall be known as the favored of the Makai's son, and will have a new title to bear into battle. Go earn the accolades of the god of war. Okay. And Echoes of the Makai's son. What's this? What's the title? What is the title I just learned? Makai White Mage. Okay. I think I have to go to... Not that. Where's my... There. Quiet titles. Makai White Mage. Where is that? Makai White Mage. 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 Where is it? Where is it? Up? Maybe up, 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 up. Up, come on. Makai White Mage. I don't see it. I'm looking for it. And... Up, there it is. Echoes of the Makai's son. There we go. So now I should be able to do that. Oh. an interesting outfit. I also wanted to set my PvP profile, however, that might work out. How do I do that though? Oh, it changes. It changed. Why did it change? I saved it to my Dragoon though. That's not right. Also, I don't want that on my head. Remove that. Character portraits. This one. Change portrait, edit portrait, apply to portrait. Uses instant portrait. Yes. Why is this one weird though? Okay. Should be fine. So I could join a crystalline conflict match right now. But I'm gonna go do the alliance raid first. I've waited long enough. It's time for the alliance raid. I'm not putting it off any longer. And I'm going in as Dragoon. Okay. Except I should probably check my drama, clear up my glamour dresser first before I do that, because it would be a bad idea to just run in. What did I just climb over with that? Not sure. Okay. Before I head and meet you, Kryle, I need to head into my room. Yep. Head to my room, and I'm gonna remove all the glamours that I have. Okay. Let's see what I got. I have limited space. A lot of limited space. Oh boy. Okay, let's get the important stuff in the glamour dresser first, I guess. Which is not weapons. It's over here, right? And it could be this. And it would be this. I don't present. Okay. Actually, let's clear out my glamour dresser while I'm at it first. I don't need that. Why is that there? Start that. I don't really need that either. I don't need that at all, actually. And I do need that. And I do need that for my upcoming 50s. Don't need that, of course. Don't need that. I do need that. But I don't need that really. Just a sec. Okay. Okay, I need to grab my things first. Oh, clean up crew on aisle 7. I'll be there with you, Kyle, in a minute, in a moment. Just give me a sec. Clear up all of this stuff. Where all of this stuff? Pop over here. Head to the market board, because that's the fastest way, I think. Where is the market board? There's the market board. Glamour prisms, just lots of glamour prisms. I need lots of glamour prisms. I didn't have to spend that on the market board. There were easy ways to get it, I'm pretty sure, but it's too late. I need to do this now. Okay. Let me in there. I need to... Oh, retire to my room. I need to clear up my glamour dresser. ASAP. Wait, can I stick anything in the armory? Anything? Yeah, stick that in there. There's that, and that. Oh, I can get the walrus things out. Okay. Stick all of that in there. Not that, I use that. And retrieve the wild rose arm guards. And we need to discard some of this stuff. I don't need that. Don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. I don't need that. 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 I've stuck a lot of nonsense in here. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need this. Don't need that. Don't need that. Okay, that's enough for now. Let's just stick what I do need to put in there first, which is this and this. What's this? Oh, maybe. What else do I have? And this. And this. No, keep that. And I don't need this. And over here, I don't need the... Where is it? Hero shield? No. I don't need the Mario stuff. And I don't need I don't need that. Do need that. Don't need that. Okay. 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 We're back. Oh, we're back. Okay. 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 Alliance raid. Alliance raid time. Please tell me it's alliance raid time. That's what I'm here for. I think we can. Just discard some of these. Don't need that. Atoll consort. Don't need that. Because I have the cool ones. I got that. Got that. Got that. I don't need that. Oh, you're right. I don't need this either. I don't need that. Do need that. That should be in my glamour dresser. No, not that. Inventory. Armory chest. And while I'm at it, I'll also edit my glamour plates and actually let's see what I need to glamour here. I think just the Tavernarian tights, huh? Yep, so I'll just take an empty glamour plate, stick these in. There we go. Dragoon is ready for... Oh, wait, I just remembered one thing. No, it's nothing. Yep. Everything's equipped. Dragoon is ready for doing the thing. Alliance raid. Okay. Fresh face student. A mission in Mordona. The fresh face student's face lights up at the sight of you. Oh, Ifrit, welcome back. Are you perchance here to seek Ryle? I am given to understand she has a task for which she desires your attendance. Yes, I am. And then I shall fetch her at once. Pray wait a moment. Alright. Bring in Ryle. Ifrit, my thanks for coming. If you are now available, I'd like you and Raha to assist me in the task I had mentioned. For you to call on Ifrit, I assume the task in question was somewhat more exciting than sorting through paperwork, which I am pleased to add I have finished. So, if Ifrit's ready, then so am I. Our venture to the bounty has only served to whet my appetite for fieldwork. Not to dwell oversell things, but I suspect you won't be disappointed. Ere I divulge the details, however, permit me to provide some background. As you know, our organization, the Students of Baldesion, was founded by my grandfather Galuf. Our stated mission was to uncover the mysteries of Hydaelyn and interpret her will, particularly through the study of her gift to us. We've since learned the whole truth, and it might be said that we fulfilled our mission, but our work is far from over. In the course of our endeavors, we've also sought to devise countermeasures against threats that come to light. Our involvement with the Warring Triad is an example of such. It is my belief that in continuing to seek out the unknown and dealing with threats, we best carry on the science students' mission. We best honor those we lost when the Isle of Val was destroyed. Forgive me, I didn't mean to darken the mood. In saying all this, I simply want to clarify our organization's purpose for a new age. In line with that said purpose, I've been reviewing my new requests, and one in particular jumped out at me. It comes from none other than Rambros, of Sons of the Saint Koinak. Truly? Has something happened in Mordona then? So it would seem, and he wishes to entrust the matter to us. While his missive is sparse on details, he writes that it lies beyond the sun's expertise. Uncharted territory are the exact words he used. Ooh. I'd like you to meet with Rambros and conduct a preliminary survey. What say you? It's done. We're gonna go and fight some gods. Wonderful. When you're ready, pray make your way to Revenant's Stall, and I shall let Rambros know to receive you there. I must remain here to oversee our operations, but should it transpire that more hands are needed, do not hesitate to send word. Well, there's no time like the present. If you could go on ahead to Revenant's Stall, I shall make ready and be on my way. Alright. Revenant Stall. Okay. Oh. Wait here. Alright. There you are, Fred. It would seem we're early. Indeed we are. My apologies for the wait. Rambros is my bro, Rambros. Rambros, what a pleasure to see you again. How have you been? The pleasure is all mine, my friend. I've been well, and it gladdens me to see that you are too. Now, I know you have many demands upon your time, so I shall explain the particulars of our request at once. Earlier, an explorer came to us who claimed to have discovered the Phantom Realm. What? The Phantom Realm? The Phantom Realm? But this is what you meant by uncharted territory. What's the Phantom Realm? You're not familiar? Perhaps unsurprising, given that it's a lesser-known legend. The legend holds that across Eorzea there exists a realm that appears as a mirage. Though visible from a distance, it fades away as one draws near. While it has been featured in myths since ancient times, the realm's existence could not be proven, and thus it's seldom mentioned in literature. In spite of this, fueled by rumors of the occasional sighting, the myth has persisted and continues to capture the hearts and minds of explorers. Okay. That you yourself should reach out to us. It is real then. When first the explorer in question approached us, we doubted him. But we couldn't doubt the evidence of our senses. Nay, the realm is real, as you will soon see for yourselves. Good gods! A part of me still struggles to believe it, but we have no reason to doubt you. Suffice to say, we are eager to see the realm too. Of course we are, Graha. Whatever truth awaits, I pray you will succeed in finding it. Seek out the explorer, one Derek. He has seen more of the realm than us and should be willing to serve as your guide. I asked him to accompany me here, but he preferred to exploring on his own. He preferred to continue exploring on his own. He'll be somewhere near the banks of Silvertear Lake, I expect. Understood. Thanks, Rambros. The Mirage, the Phantom Realm. From Yu-Gi-Oh! No. Maybe? Was it from Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't know. Let us split up and look for our explorer. Sure thing, aha. Find this guy, head to the clouds, fight some gods, which we still don't know what are. What are the gods? The 12. Okay. Where are we going? This way? Alright. Oh, point of interest. Survey. The explorer does not appear to be in the area. Oh. There's another one here. Explorer does not appear to be in the area. Oh, wait. No, it's still in this zone. Where could he be? Explorer. Oh, a baby Oppo. I wonder. You see a small Oppo. It couldn't possibly be the explorer. Or could it? Is it? Is it? Is it? Are you? Just in case you are entertaining the thought, friend, that Oppo isn't our explorer. I have the man in question here with me. Oh. Too bad then. Oh. But it is his Oppo. So it is the explorer. My win. I am Derek, the one who discovered the Phantom Realm. My apologies for making you search for me. Curious about this creature, are you? I found him injured during one of my journeys and tended to him. Since then, he has taken to following me around. He's inquisitive but otherwise harmless, so pray pay him no mind. Is he gonna be another Schrodinger's cat? From like Alexander? You are the hero who delivered our star from doom, are you not? What good fortune that one as capable as you should lend her aid. Yes, sure. To be clear, our organization has yet to accept the commission. Before we can make a decision, we would conduct a preliminary survey. Would you guide us to the Phantom Realm? Of course. I will show you the way to the entrance at once. Oh, the gate to a realm long dreamed of by explorers. Oh. Convenient that it's so easy to find, and that it's just there, isn't it? Just can walk through, huh? What are you? He's walking on water. Impressive, isn't it? When the gate manifested, so too did this magic, allowing one to just walk upon water. Huh. This is just like Oriange's spell. You just rip off Oriange. Screw it. That's not that great anymore. It's not that great. Someone conceived a means to do this at will? What an intriguing individual. It's perfectly safe, I assure you. Come. Come. Oh, and he disappears into light. Saw this in the trailer. Well, let's go after him. What is it? By the 12, you can truly walk here. What magic is this? And by what means is it perpetuated? Forgive me. Let us continue on. In we go. Me and my cat boy. Poof. And now it's time for the myths of the realm. Omphalos. What's up with this place? It's like Elpis. This is the Phantom Realm. Oh, 12 symbols. Not exactly what I was expecting though. The Omphalos. Omphalos is Greek probably. Omphalos. To think that the entrance would lie over Silvertear Lake. This music is a remix of the happy music in it. There's nothing out of the ordinary with the environment. The sights, the sounds, the smells all appear as they should in nature. That is to say, this place is no illusion. What happens if we fall off? Is there like something in there? I see 4, 5 pods, 6 pods, and one big centerpiece. I bid you welcome to the navel of the Phantom Realm, the Omphalos. Ooh. Now, Derek, who are you really? Looking at you, I realize you're quite suspicious, aren't you? Well, is it what you were expecting? Yeah. Who's Derek? Shall we interrogate him? The Omphalos, you say this place is called? Yes, a name of my own conception, I confess. I felt we needed something to call it by. Lest you wonder, the word means navel in an ancient tongue, an allusion to Maradona's location at the heart of Aldenard. As you can see, there are man-made structures and the place appears well kept, yet there isn't a single soul in evidence. It is my hope that you will help me shed light upon this realm, to learn who created it and to what end. I should like to know why it has revealed itself now. Was it simply chance that it kept hidden, or something more? In any case, let's begin by taking a look around. Yes, let's. Oh, can't mount here. Okay. Can't switch classes though. Who's pretty? In the distance you see what appears to be the crystal tower, though through the clouds makes it difficult to be sure, but it would seem that you're in the sky above Silvertier Lake. No such arc could be seen from the outside, however. Ah, so if we fall off, we'll probably fall back into Silvertier Lake, huh? There we go. This way. Mysterious monument. A stone monument has been erected here, by whose hand you cannot say, but the motifs wrought into the base appear familiar. You bet they do. Myths of the realm. A number of structures such as this can be seen in the area. What could they possibly serve? The architecture is unlike anything I've ever seen in Eorzea. Truly exquisite stuff. Yep. And switch back to Dragoon. Miss Derek. Because Dragoons never hit. Finished looking around, have you? What are your impressions? We have only had a cursory glance, but this is truly a mysterious place. The gleaming spire rising above the clouds, that is most certainly the Crystal Tower. Yeah. And judging by its aspect, we're a considerable distance above Silvertier Lake, which would suggest the gate we entered is a teleporter. However, if this isle lies above where it appears to lie, then it couldn't have escaped the Battle of Silvertier Skies unscathed. Which is to say we're in Mordona, yet we are not. It is as if we are displaced back from our world, if only slightly. This place is an apt way to put it. Was there anything else you noticed? Aye, the motifs on your structure, they're unmistakably the marks of the 12. By which I posit that this was created to be a place of worship. But by whom? I cannot think of any who could have possibly built such a grand premises. Never mind magically conceal it, at least not in the wake of the Battle of Silvertier Skies. Aye, 'tis a mysterious place indeed. Mission in Mordona complete. Who built it? Come on. You built it, didn't you, Derek? Magically concealed. In a matter perhaps to the ruins of Amdapor and Twelveswood. The city, I understand, reappeared when the seventh Aspen calamity weakened the elementals. The realm of gods. Yeah, now where do we go? It's sort of like a dead end, isn't it? Well, it seems there's only one solution for our ignorance. A thorough investigation. For this, we will require more manpower and supplies among other things. With your permission, we will confer with our representative Kryle and make the necessary arrangements for a formal investigation. If that's what must be done to commence your work in earnest, then by all means. Without further ado, let us return to Charlene. Old mortals! Ooh. Ooh. Who are you? Who are you? Oh, it's opening. Oh, those two are opening. Two have opened. It's lightning and fire. Oh, it's like a it's like a teleporter. Oh, four. Four gods have appeared. Oh, oh my. You profane this sacred realm with your very presence and must answer for your irreverence. Oh, oh. I am Baragot, the builder. Baragot, then the 12 are real. Let there be no doubt. We are not simulacra born of mortal fate. Nay, we 12 are divinities true. So you say. I don't believe you. And in Hyland's absence, we are the Tsar's rightful rulers. Its will. Well, closely have we watched mankind, and we have determined that you, champion of Hyland, pose a threat to our ascension. So you haven't ascended yet, so you're not real gods. Huh? Huh? Contradicting yourselves. You were foolish to wander into our realm. We could destroy you with ease here and now, but as divinities, we must demonstrate grace and forbearance. You got a big ego, huh? Huh? There is but one path. We must weigh this mortal's worth. Here, let there be a trial. While this mortal would invariably be destroyed, it would at least provide us with a diversion. What? You suddenly appear and you expect us to comply with your whims? Protest if you wish, but mortal logic means naught to gods. You will abide by our laws. Lo, the gateway to our sanctum lies open. Show us the strength of mankind. Show us the honor of mankind. Show us the spirit of mankind. If man would remain the master of his own destiny, then assemble your comrades and come. Come and prove your worthiness. I don't trust you. I trust you less than Asians. That's how little I trust you lot. Nope. Super sus. Don't believe you guys are gods at all. So what are you? That is the question. There are two pods. Seven hells, during my previous forays, nothing like this has ever happened. I encountered not a single soul, and certainly not gods. And by their own admission, they mean to take over the star. What are we to do? This situation has indeed taken an unexpected turn, but we must try to think clearly. The 12 have long been revered and worshipped in Eosia, and myths about them abound. But to my knowledge, they have never appeared so openly before people. For these beings to suddenly reveal themselves just when we're here, claim supremacy of the star, and challenge Ifrit to a trial. Too much about this feels odd and gives me pause. I agree, Graha. I agree. Fair enough. Yet, as it stands, we can't dismiss the threat either. Whatever they are, if they're issuing a challenge, then challenge accepted. This is turning out weird. Guys Van Belsa once said that the 12-2 was simply primals. And my job is to kill primals. It is true that even Hydralin and Zodiac were primals, and we cannot discount the possibility, but we know too little to draw conclusions. In any event, if these beings seek dominion over our star, as they say, what happens here might have far-reaching implications. To that end, I believe we should take action. Suffice it to say, you're with me? You bet I am, Graha. You bet I am. Then the students of Baldesion will officially attend to this situation. Aye, in the course of us studying the star's mysteries, we have undertaken to deal with any threats that might arise. This is no different. Let's go. Going to lightning first. Ralger. Pretty sure one of them was Ralger. I'm seeing the speculation. Ralger, Brigot, Zema, and Naltal. I know who we're fighting. I've seen the lore. Graha. I'm ready. I'm ready, Graha. Right, then let us deliberate a course of action. Derek, know you aught of these beings' sanctums? Aye, there are domains in the Phantom Realm that lie beyond each gate. I've explored them all. Oh. Perhaps due to etheric instability, but there are times when one can enter when ordinarily one cannot. But it would seem that the way has been opened for us. While I encountered no gods in my previous forays, I saw enough to know my way around. I'm but a humble explorer and cannot contend with gods, but if you'd be willing to protect me, I will serve as your guide. Alright. Assemble your comrades, Brygot bade us. As long as I know you are, we know as strong as I know you are, we know little and less about our foes, neither their strength nor their true nature. It would be decidedly reckless to fight them all by ourselves. Which is why I propose a team of 23. Nay, we must choose an approach that affords us the best chance at victory. To that end, this time I shall work behind the scenes. While you set forth to answer the god's challenge, I will do what I can in my capacity as a student. For one, it would behoove us to arm ourselves with knowledge about the 12, and I shall begin by apprising Krile of the situation. By thus utilizing our resources to the fullest, we can overcome whatever trials await. Yes, we can, Graha. You bet we can. Okay. Unlocked. Alliance raid. Unlocked. Alliance raid. Aglia. Locked. Okay. Pilot break. All right. In we go. Alliance raid. It isn't day one. So there might be people who've done it before. But it should be fairly blind for most people, right? Since it's day two basically. If you're ready to set forth, then so am I. I am more than ready. Can I go? I can. What's the item level? 565. I am 570. Okay. Aglia, join. 5 minutes. I haven't played Dragoons in months. Maybe I should go find a training dummy. Or just mash some buttons and practice my Dragoon. Is there any training dummies anywhere? Training dummies would be useful. I don't think there are here. There are in Cortes though. Cortes. The training dummies there. And there are training dummies at the Sea of Stars. Yeah. Training dummies over here. Oh. We're gonna be in like 5. We're gonna be in real fast. Let's see. Practice, practice, practice. Okay. Not doing much damage, am I? Okay. Yeah, I still got it. Comments. Okay. Aglia. Let's go. Alliance raid time. Gonna just move that thing. Clear my screen. Okay. Okay. Alliance raid. First impressions. Aglia. The Alliance raid. Okay. Excited. I like the music from the trailer. It's gonna be here. That's pretty cool. There we have it. Ooh. Aglia. Ralgar is up there. Oh. Say hi, party. Close it a bit. Alright. Fight the airy. The main aspect is lightning. Bear gods here, I shouldn't doubt. BGM. BGM zone. There are lyrics here. That mechanical spire head could have been plucked straight out of legend. What? Oh, there's Brygott.
So, you are resolved to face me.
And he has voices. Okay. Let's see what the first boss has in store for us. Oh, there's a countdown. I'll drag inside this guy.
Come, children of man.
Okay. Oh, there's a pushback. Zoom out a bit. Why was I so zoomed in the first place? I don't know. Battle with me, why not? I don't care about your raid windows. I pop my buttons when I want. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Not that. Oh, we saw this mechanic in the trailer, didn't we? He's gonna make the platforms shift in different ways. Please, let me at least get my big damage out. Okay. Oh, the arena's completely changed. Oh. Hammer there. This is a weird shaped arena. Okay. Nothing too crazy so far though. Oh, that shifted with no warning. Well, okay, it's fine. Wait, no, the hammer's gonna. No, that was a bad idea. Oh, oh, this is. Oh man, that's wild. Oh, can we pull it back? It looks like the other two parties are completely fine. Just us. Of course, that guy. Okay. Push back. Pushes everyone back. Then there's a thunder that kills everyone. Doesn't kill everyone. That does room wide. It's too late to beg for mercy. Oh, what's this? Why are those guys glowing? Are they faster? Oh yeah, they're faster. Makes sense. Also makes sense. I'm the last one up. That's fine. Okay. Switching back to this arena. Okay. Wait for the heal and go. And battle litany for the team. That one is going to shift, probably. This place is probably safe, right? Yeah, okay. Oh boy. These ones aren't being hammered at all. This place is safe. Oh, okay. I'm still fine. It's still fine. I can even do a second one. There. Here. This is very good. Okay. Still got hit. But I didn't fall off, so it's not as bad. Okay. Dot. I'll give you this. This is fine, right? Nope, I had one stacks. No, that was not fun. Brigrot Sword. Be productive. Get the res. Okay. Okay. That you should best the divinity. I could not have asked for more. Wait, what was our... If you would halt our ascension and press on, is what he said. Up ahead. How does this look? How does this look?
Intriguing. Then the destroyer shall take your measure. After you provide my servant with some sport.
Oh. Oh, it's a Nad. Raga's emissary. It looks like okay, no, just a thing. Looked like it was gonna do a circle around him, but was just... Okay, this is gonna be like a split. Okay. Nope, you can't dodge. I'm a dragoon. And it's my job to do stupid stuff like that. Trying to dodge an AoE by jumping. It's all part of the plan. Okay. It's a cool ad, like a sub-boss, but not doesn't feel as dangerous. Nice mechanics though. Got some seat of sacrifice mechanics. Lights. I'm just dropping everything on this guy. Come on. He's dead. So the gods have minions at their beck and call. We must proceed with care. Boing.
Ahead stands a statue I have fashioned for our contest.
Just like the one in Girabania. Come, Ralgar. Let us fight. Oh, yeah. Oh, Stormblood. Okay. Wait, those two. There's blue and there's red. Everyone's going blue. Why? Why? Why did that mechanic work the way it did? I need to know. Oh. Heading here. What's this? Are we going? No, we're going straight off. What did that mean? Why is that purple? Did we have to like... What was that? Okay, red and blue. He's... Oh, he's gonna put the punch into the blue. I get it. You can see something. You can see what he's about to do by his fist movement. Oh, 3 tanks. There's Tank Buster. And oh, I'm up. What's he doing? Can you predict your own undoing? Nope. I'm going this way. Not many people this way. Okay. Oh boy. How was I supposed to know where those were coming? Huh. Okay, he's doing the portal thing again. Blue and red's pointing that way. What? He's going in red. He's punching in red, which punches the meteor away. He punches the meteor as well. Alliance is still chugging though. Oh, pass in my binding resplendence. Oh, he does that. Normal, just dodging AoEs. He does tank buster. Okay. Okay. I think I got this. I don't got it at all actually. No, don't have a clue. He's punching into blue this time. So you want to run away. Right? And you want to avoid the punch. Okay. What's this dog? The meteor. I have no idea what it does. Why is it purple and what do the arrows mean? What do the arrows mean? Oh, he's punching in the red one, so we go close to it. And then he breaks it. And breaks the other ones. Okay. Oh, that's blue. That's bad. Okay. And damage. Four of this. Okay, what's he doing? Broken world. This time he's doing that, okay. Okay, nope, that's a... How did I survive? I don't know, pressing that. What does this mean? Following team. How did you survive that? What? Okay, I'm gonna prop the LB. He's going red, we're going that side. Come on. Come on. Break the thing. No, wait, come on. And... got that, okay. I can pop this as well. This one's fine, I can do this. This. Okay, he's done. There we go. He's not really easy. Somewhat easy.
Enter my realm, if you will.
I do dare. Zema's my patron god. I don't believe you're her though. Try these on, they're pretty cool. Don't need them. Try these on, looks nice. Not really. Don't really like the gear from here, but that mortal should set foot in a divine realm. Come, we will see if you are fit to remain. Lioness and Lion of Aglaia. Well, they've marked this one to kill first. So I guess we kill this one first. One, okay, I get it. I get it. Not hard. Goes in order. One is this. I thought I used forward jump there and I was scared for a sec. But it's fine. One this way. I don't need to do my burst. I don't think I can stick to this. It's pretty easy right now. He doesn't even have the 2 attacks to do. Okay. Fair enough. Not too bad. Not too bad. Now it's time for the next boss. Zema, I believe. A divinity awaits beyond. Have care. Azema, goddess of the sun. Oh, that was surprising. Okay, solar wings are okay, so far so good. No one sex. Just keep the DPS on. Solar wings. Sunstorms. Oh, what's this? Are you kicking them? Are we ifriting them? Here we are. Solar fans. Radiant rhythm. What's that doing? Oh. That's what that was doing. Fleeting spark. This one I'm getting quite lucky for. Dodging stuff easy. Okay. Don't speak too soon though. There are 4 things there. Do you want to be on the side with the fan? Ah, yeah, we do. Fan side. Just a solar flare. Casual solar flare. Triangle AoE. Don't see those too often. Oh, it stays. Oh, there we go. That's the AoE happening. Oh, nope, okay. Okay, I should have used my knockback cancel. Is there any way to pass that without the knockback cancel? Puddles. Ooh, puddles. Puddles are always a hard mechanic. Hate puddles. Sublime Sunset. Is that the... Oh, that's that one. That was... Up I guess. Round 2. Solar fans. Radiant Rhythm. They go around there, and they end up over there. Okay, to this side, yep. Okay. I gotcha. Oh wait, they're still there. Nope. Put that out. Okay, nope. Tracks are good though. We wanna head... Where we wanna head? Nope, there we wanna head there. Nope, blurry tanks here. Okay. And then you come out. Okay. That pushes that. That pushes that. That pushes that. This one is the safe one. No, it's not. No, it's not. This one's not the safe one. This one's the safe one. Is it? It was. Completely missed it. Give you that. Oh, we're going puddles again. This way and this way. Okay. Oh, there's so much brightness. Is the samurai not going to do the LV? Nice. Yeah, it's okay. I'll do the LV next. Okay. Done. Beaten. Over. What did she say? Ever shall fires burn. Look at how the sky has changed. I dare say it's a result of your victory against the Zema. There's a city up ahead. Could there be people here? Oh, there's the chess pieces. Oh, there's the boss. Oh, it's his butt. Oh, that theme song. Null Tal. Wait, what a Tal is supposed to be? Okay. Children of Man. Oh, this is. I like the themes. I like the thematic aesthetics here. That's pretty nice. These chests are pretty nice actually. Ready, check. I'm going to read this process. Alright. Null Tal. Where's everyone going? What's happening? This way? Here. What was that? But will you be able to comprehend it? I don't comprehend it. What's happening? I have no idea what happened. Stack marker, I can do that. There's a tank stack. Huh. So like for 3 tanks. Or just the 2. I don't know. As above. Oh! As above, deep below. Oh, there's something here. Oh. As above, so below. What does that mean though? Is there something above me? I can't look above me though. Once above, ever below. Why is everyone there? Oh, that was oh, the team's so good though. Wayward Soul. Oh, we got the Scholars experience. Oh, it's so good. Experience is really good. This is the first time I've seen it usefully used. Oh man, we have to, okay. No time for any abilities. And there's this thing that I wanted to get the positional, but took damage for it. What's this? Oh, get to the center. Okay, right over here. Right? What's the second one? Fortune's Flux. What does that mean? It's too far away for me to hit. Okay. Just missed. What's that? That's an AoE, that's a pushback. Can you get pushback past the AoE or is it too far? Oh, and that's also an AoE, so you want to go there. Right that way, right? Oh, I like this theme so much. Might be one of the best ones in the game, which is crazy. Cause, man, it's so good. We the traders shall weigh your souls. An empty soul vessel has appeared. Which one am I connected? This one. The vessel has been filled with a mock soul. Wait. Did someone just get their bodies put in that thing? Whoa. That's also really cool. Have to kill our friends to proceed. Which, I mean, with the new PvP, it's something everyone wants to do. All to yellow. Oh. Balance it. 5 seconds of balance. Stay. That's also... Whoa. What's this? He's measured the balance. He's pulling out the scales. Oh, they're splitting. This is so cool. Oh. Why are we over here though? I just died. I was duped. But I'm back. Alright. Was that the Sage LB? Oh, okay. I need to go. Maybe the blue thing means I should have been in the blue. Otherwise, luckily that went completely fine and I didn't do something wrong there. Okay, this is a different. That's that way. Not falling for that again. Oh, okay. We got these ones again. Nope. Alright. And that's that. Win. Ooh. No. Yeah.
Found worthy.
Worthy for what? Who are you? We are worthy of what? Duty complete. Aglea complete. Okay, player commendation. I'm not sure which one is using experience. Need that. Need that, sure. Need those, that's for sure. Try on. I'll read that. Read that. Oh no, I got my. I already got my thing. I'll just need this. Pass on this. Okay. Loot time. Let's see what we get. At least a minion. Wait, which top did I get though? I don't need these. I can throw them away later. Which top did I get? Okay. Pantheon's Circlet of Striking. What? I didn't even get the Azema. Okay, fine. Wait. Pantheon Circlet. Wait a minute. I didn't want a Pantheon Circlet of Cycle. I didn't even roll need for that. When did I roll? Fine. I dare say we passed the trial. Yes, but not any reward. Oh, here's Grahan trial. You're safe, thank goodness. I rushed here as soon as I heard tidings from Raha. Is it true? Beings claiming to be the 12 have appeared? Yes. Yes, it is. You defeated them all. Incredible. I had no doubt you would succeed, but I'm no less impressed for it.
Ah ha ha ha! Seldom have I felt such exhilaration.
Well, who are you? And truth this time, because you're definitely not real. Okay. To think that the day would come when people would put on that we would put on an act for men. I must say, Bragot, you played the villain's role to perfection. Ralger. Come now, master, I merely did what was necessary to compel the mortals to confront us. Still pain me to speak upon our beloved children so unkindly. Oh, but they're nice. So you say, Azema, but you seemed happy enough to fight them. You did not forget the true purpose of the trial, I hope. Well, I couldn't help but be excited. And do not tell me you felt differently. Consider yourselves fortunate, children. It is rare indeed to see Nal Tal in such high spirits. I would assume so. He has a face in his butt. Hard to be in high spirits like that. What in the world is happening? Didn't you say you defeated them? Did they manage to flee, or perhaps were resummoned? Put up your weapons. You've naught to fear from us. Rest assured, we're not summoned beings. We do not drain the land of Ether, nor do we take men into our thrall. Okay, then what are you? But what of the gods who were summoned during the calamity? The ones Master Louis Soir called forth to protect the realm. That was not us, but a primal born of your fervent prayers for salvation. Indeed, that was the worst of the calamity was averted, and the realm restored in its aftermath was a direct testament to the power of your hopes. The power of your hopes. That was Azema. If you aren't primals, then what are you? Just as men harbor hopes, so too do we gods. To realize our aspirations, 'tis essential that we do battle with you. Thus did I falsely claim that we sought to rule the world. 'Twas deceitful conduct, unworthy of a divinity. I must apologize. Not only for that, but for using my power to do harms besides. But what are you? These hopes of yours, won't you tell us what they are? We cannot. If you wish to know the truth, you must discover it for yourselves. It is not easy to move forward when there's seemingly no destination, but if you press on, you'll eventually arrive at the answers you seek.
Aye, you will understand why we hold our peace, and far more besides. You will learn the very truth of our existence.
I'll do that now. You're saying I have to wait 6 months, 8 months. Go forth, mortals, and seek knowledge of us, and when the time is right, we shall meet again in this place.
As if hearing about your battle with the 12 weren't shocking enough. To have them appear before my very eyes, suffice to say it's been a very interesting day. While much about them remains shrouded in mystery, at least they seem to be open to reason. In considering our next step, I should very much like to hear your detailed account of them. Right after I have a word with our client, that is. Please give me a moment to introduce myself, and we can review the situation. Eric, who's one of your colleagues, yep. His well Kral can make it here this quickly. Eric wishes to take stock of the situation. Greetings, I'm Kral of the students of Baldesion. Do I have the pleasure of addressing Derek, the explorer who sought his aid in investigating this place? Yes, and is Opopo. I am Derek, and this here is baby Opopo. Yes, I can see that. Doesn't it have a name? None that I know of. Nor will I presume to bestow one, for that would be condescending. You are a god, aren't you, Derek? I see. That's very considerate of you. So I understand you explored the various phantom realms with Derek. Will you recount to me the experience? Yep. There was lightning place in the sky, and fireplace with sands and deserts, and it was really cool, and the music was great. So while the gods tested you sorely, you did not sense any malicious intent. As Brygott said, they wish to do battle with us, but it would seem they do not necessarily wish to cause us harm. They caused me plenty of harm. It's a lie. Though much and more about this perplexes me, mayhap it is safe to assume that they are not primals. As you may recall, Livingway once told us that the art of summoning, taught by Ascians, incorporates the fervent desire to assimilate others into one's belief. Thus do resultant primals seek to enthrall worshippers, who in turn seek to grow their ranks. But these beings appear to harbor no such desire. If they are primals, then they are unlike those who have been summoned in recent memory. We might suppose they were created in antiquity in like manner to Heidelin, but there's no way to prove it. Who could they possibly be, and why do they desire battle with man? What? Even in your... I'm not going to do an Emmett voice. Even in your little ears, you know precious little the true identities of the 12, for instance. Exactly. Emmett told us to find out who they are, so I guess we just have to find out who they are. Emmett self did say that, didn't he? By which we may assume he knew the truth, and challenged you to seek it out too. Suffice it to say you'll do so, of course. You bet I will. Insofar as we can ascertain, it is a matter which has implications for the entire star. In light of this, we students of Baldesion formally accept the commission. We will investigate the Phantom realm and the beings who call themselves the 12. I'm pleased to hear that. Thank you. Alright. Without further ado then, I will take a look around. There are a few things I'm curious about. Then with your permission, I will take myself around Eosia and investigate the worship of those gods we encountered. Ifrit, Derek, seeing as you've already seen this place, would you care to accompany me? Okay. By all means, in which case... Could you stay here with Kral, my friend? It wouldn't do to leave a fair maiden alone. Ook. Monkey. I shall be glad for the company. It's a spy, Kral. Take care then, and good luck. He's sauce. Okay. So to explain my plan, it is believed the 12 were already worshipped during the 3rd Astral Era when the Algan Empire flourished. Come to the 5th Astral Era, those nations that fought in the War of the Magi each took one of the 12 guardians as a guardian deity. This practice has continued to present-day Eorzea, with some notable regional differences. For instance, Ishgarians hold Haloni as absolute, while Sharlians enjoy a moderate relationship with Taliek. By visiting the various locations in Eorzea and learning about the 12 as they are worshipped, I hope to identify any similarities or differences between them and the beings we encountered. In doing so, I believe we might draw closer to the truth of their identities. For our first destination, I propose we take us to Ralga's Reach. The place is the holy ground for worshippers of the Destroyer and promises to yield useful details. Lots of lore coming right up. Okay, Ralga's Reach. Location number 1. I wonder who worships Bragot. Probably the Limsons. And Zema would be maybe the... Zema might be the Uldans. And then Taliek. Who would be worshipping Taliek? I don't know. Actually, I've always wanted to. Okay, that's a lot. But it's an MMO, so it's fine. Destination. Hello, Graha. Dirk, something. There you are, friend. This place served as a base of operations for your investigation into Omega, did not? How delightful to be here together. If you don't mind me making an observation, it seems you enjoy traveling with company. I do. It's something I had dreamed of for a long time. Yeah, let's be nice. Is that so? What of yourself? Do you normally travel alone? In my wanderings, I prefer to have solitude. Not that I avoid people or communities, mind you. As a matter of fact, I've been here before, on the trail of the Phantom Realm. Now that I think on it, more often than not, those places where Phantom Realm sightings are known to occur have a tradition of 12 worship. Then I dare to hope that we're on the right track. As I'm sure you know, Ralga's Reach is home to the Temple of the First, the ancient headquarters for the Fist of Ralgar. Raised by the Mad King Theodoric, the temple lay abandoned before the Alamegan resistance claimed it for its own operations. While I doubt that much literature has survived over the years, the people here might possess some local knowledge of the fate. So let's split up and make inquiries and reconvene here afterwards to share findings. Yes, let us. Where am I going? There's the icon. A storm of blood approaches fast, hell's open heavens weep, for no one soul doth lie beyond the measure of his reach. Once upon a time, Lisa, I remember that. Lisa explained to you the meaning, that we must prepare ourselves for the strife and sorrow that will inevitably come. Hi there. Oh, this is different. And is this man perchance a friend of yours? When he last visited, he shared with me the tales he heard on his journeys, and what amazing tales they were. If you'd have time, I'd love to hear both of your stories. Alas, we're in some haste. We're investigating the worship of Ralgar and seek literature on the subject, religious texts and the like. Can any be found here? Just about all of it's gone, sadly. Destroyed by the Empire, if not the Mad King before that. But we haven't lost everything. The mighty image of the Destroyer, the tales we share at the campfire, like the legend of our nation's founding. We still have these things, and they're a source of great comfort and strength to us in the darkest moments. I see. If you don't mind, I'd be obliged to hear your stories this time. If you rest assured I have the spell at hand, feel free to carry on as you were. Okay, you listen to the campfire stories. Yep. You listen to campfire stories, I'll go to the other place. Up here. Where's Manago? Oh, we're heading to the temple, huh? Scholarly woman. Yes, if you have some business, please make it quick. I'm due to meet with someone at any moment now. Forgive my delay. Forgive my delay. Why, if it isn't the adventurer who has kindly escorted me into the Temple of the Fist, are you studying monks too, perchance? If so, you ought to have worked together with me, and my colleague here. Few things are finer than joining heads with like-minded folk. I'm looking for the stories about Ralgar. Sorry about Ralgar. Researching the worship of the Destroyer, say. Why didn't you mention it sooner? Here you go. This is the copy of Destructivity, a scripture of the Fist of Ralgar. The original is one of the few texts that have survived the temple's razing and is in the safekeeping of one Professor Eric. I went to the trouble of having this made for my colleague only for her to say she doesn't need it, so I will offer it to you instead. Lest you forget, this is your passion, not mine. I'm simply assisting you as a favor, and I thank you not to put us in danger. But danger is the crucible in which the monk tempers his body and mind. No sublime monks. I'm a monk. Got the job stone and everything. Well, we'd best return to our work. Till next time, adventurer. Do we have to do this for every god? I mean, it's nice to get the lore, but there's a lot of chatting in it. Hey, Graha. Ifrint, what were you able to learn? Yep, I learned something. Oh, I got the book. A copy of one of the scriptures, you say? A moment while I skim over it. I see this chapter appears to be a record of the construction of the great image of Ralgar, written in a style that suggests folklore was committed to parchment. When the deluge of the sixth umbral calamity threatened Eorzea, the ancestors of the Almegans were guided to safety by a comet. Believing that it was sent by Ralgar, They came to hold him in the highest. This much of the tale I had been familiar with. But according to scripture, among those of the refugees who followed the comet, some claim to have caught sight of Ralgar himself. The accounts were passed down through the centuries, and worshippers of the destroyer pieced them together to give you the shape of yonder statue. So they were there before. I must say it bears more than a passing resemblance to the being we encountered. Were that Ralgar a primal, the explanation for the similarities would be simple. That is, the statue gives rise to a unified interpretation of Ralgar's appearance, which in turn leads to the form of primal. But in this case, it seems the other way around, right? However, this fails to account for what inspired the likeness in the first place. If the scriptures to be believed, it was sightings during the sixth umbral calamity. Yet for those witnesses to have been able to recognize Ralgar, they would have needed an agreed upon idea of his appearance beforehand. If we then consider the history of the 12 worship, that it already existed in the third astral era, it would be not ridiculous to think that these divinities existed even prior to that. So the question is, did these beings give rise to their respective fates, or are they primals born of them? Or are they Asians? I thought we had made that clear. We are not summoned beings. Huh? Oh, you're like here. What? Your auspices. Ah. Since time immemorial, our domains have lain scattered across Eorzea. As a matter of fact, one of those in which you set foot is nearby. It is not unusual for mortals to glimpse us. That voice, could they be? Indeed. I am Birgot, and the hawk beside me is Ralgar. I shall elaborate on my master's explanation. Are they auspices? We thus disguise ourselves when we wish to observe the world without. For being seen in our true forms would violate the laws of our conduct. Okay, not auspices. Yet, though we are similarly disguised as sanctums, veiling them in illusion rents unknown to manifest when the surrounding aether is unstable. In such a time, should a gifted mortal chance to be near, they may inadvertently catch sight of us. Of course, during an umbral calamity, etheric imbalance occurs on a star-wide scale, the ideal condition for seeing the Phantom Realm. Precisely how many times have we been seen, we ourselves have no way of knowing, but that is a sound assumption to make. Well, Brygot, I believe that much shall suffice by way of an apology for our deception. Shall we? Indeed, that is all we are at liberty to reveal. Fare you well, children of man. Okay. And now we need to go find out more about Azema and Naltal, who I'm more interested in. Just saying. They were cooler. And hotter. Hotter, literally. Maybe figuratively. One of them had a butt face. Aside from the resonance, where it concerns their identity and objective, these divinities are certainly approachable. Yep, they are. If what they said is true, and their worship can be traced back to the sightings, it would serve to explain one thing. According to my research, in the field of comparative mythology, Ralgar is often observed to bear many similarities with Ramu. Assuming both were inspired by the Ralgar of the Phantom Realm, their divergence might be attributed to the differences in culture between man and sylph. So you believe they gave rise to the prevailing fates of Eorzea. Given available evidence, yes, I am inclined to, yet none of this explains their presence. How and when did beings of such power come into existence? Well, it was after the Ascians, right? Oh, it is you, Kral. Has something happened? Truly. Very well, I shall take care of it. Kral has recruited an acquaintance to aid in our investigation, an authority on mythology. I must go and receive her at the sunken temple of Karn, where she is currently conducting fieldwork. A brief detour to prepare a little something. Conveniently, Tanlan is home to the countless adherents of Nalthal. While I tend to business, may I ask the two of you to make inquiries in Ulda? Very well. Okay. Excellent. I will join you as soon as I'm possible. By your leave. Okay. Who's the acquaintance? Is it someone we know? And that just leaves me and Derek. So, it's to be just you and me in Ulda. I suppose it can't be helped. Derek's actually seeming less sus. What strange manners for the one who proposed the survey to so promptly abandon it. I'll not lie, I'm not given to working one-on-one with another, but I suppose I agreed to this arrangement. Well, we'd best be on our way. As I recall, Milvant's Sacrarium is closed for construction, so let us try our luck at the Arzanat Ossuary. You have no objection to traveling separately, I trust? Good. I shall see you in Ulda. Okay, bye, Derek. Yeah, I guess I can see he's not that sus. Thaumaturgist Guild. Thaumaturgist Guild. Oh, the Easter event. I'll do that later. Hello there. Ah, you're here. Yep. Of the deific twins in Altal, here they worship Tal, who keeps the realm of the dead and weighs the worth of men's souls. In contrast, Nal keeps the world of the living and oversees their financial fortunes. Their names are borne by many a location and religious organizations, some extremely wealthy and powerful, to exist and to nurture faith in them. On the surface, it may seem strange that a hub of commerce such as Ulda could be home to such spiritual people, but it is actually quite logical when one considers that their religion is, in essence, commerce. In any event, Naltal is truly an unusual divinity. What was originally held to be one god came to be worshipped as twins. Indeed, rather than two distinct entities which we encountered as was a single being possessed of two personalities. Did I mishear, or did he just say that they encountered an Altal? And while his appearance differs somewhat to the divinities worshipped, it cannot be denied that there are striking similarities in their nature. Starting to attract attention. Forgive me, this is hardly place for such a conversation. Let's continue it elsewhere. Yeah, maybe. It was careless of me to speak openly of our encounter with divinity within a place where he's worshipped. Hereon I shall exercise greater caution. I thank you for alerting me to my indiscretion, and ask that you keep it between us. That's fine. Now then, to finish our conversation, as I mentioned, the Dodan altar is worshipped by men, appears somewhat different. They are undeniably similar in their nature. I believe we may report this much to Grahatia. With that, our work is done. Rather than waiting for a companion to arrive, perhaps we should seek him out at the sunken temple. He mentioned needing to take a detour. Were we to set out now, we ought to be able to catch up to him. After all, we hardly know one another. Rather than loiter with an unfamiliar person, it is better use our time productively, wouldn't you agree? Yep, sounds good to me. Okay, to the Karn Temple. Ooh. Traveling all around Eorzea for our research. Sion. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, here we are. Collapsed Scholar. You're here, thank goodness, but I found this woman collapsed. Though I can see no obvious injuries by her attire, she appears to be some manner of scholar. Water, food in my bag, please. I see. Ifrit, may I trouble you to find her bag? I will send lookout on the meanwhile. Bag. Where could her bag be? Up. There it is. Examining the bag, you find a skin with little water left, but there appears to be no provender. But now you decide to take the water to the woman. So thirsty. So hungry. Ugh. Yep, take the water. Not enough food. I need food. I have not saved some dried meat, tough as leather. Do you have anything easier to consume? Not really. Oh, Graha. Do you have food? Ifrit, Derek, what are you doing here? Actually, that can wait. Steady snow, Gim. I've brought you Arkan loaf and coffee, made sweet and creamy just as you like it. I'm reborn, washed down with a sweet beverage. The life-giving nutrients of Arkan loaf permeate my being from head to toe. Thank you, kind stranger. However, you knew my preferred source of sustenance. You truly are a godsend. Oh, it's you, Raha. What brings you here? I don't recall mentioning my fieldwork. It's on the research into the Belahadians' worship of Azema, you see. Haven't you heard from Kryl? The students are expressly investigating the 12, and we would prevail upon your expertise. Alright. May I introduce Snowgim, expert mythologist. She's a collaborator of the students and, like many a Sharlayan scholar, is passionate about her endeavors to the point of forgetting to eat. Seeing as she's recovered, may I ask the two of you to tell her about the Phantom Realm? Of course, Raha. We fought Azema. Now tell us all you know about Azema. Easy as that. The 12 abide in the Phantom Realm, and you exchange not only words with them but blows besides. Incredible! As for your descriptions of the domains, a thunderous tower in one and a sweltering city in another are precisely as the heavens of lightning and fire depicted in legend. In the ancient times, worshippers of the 12 believed that there existed 7 heavens and 7 hells. Aeterology has since established that departed souls return to the ethereal sea. But it seems those afterlife domains were more than just inventions of mortal imagination. As a pursuer of myths, I must say I feel somewhat anticlimactic to suddenly have these revelations given to me. But more than that, I'm dying to know, which is to say, please allow me to join your investigation. Okay. We would, of course, welcome your presence. Without further ado, then, let's head to the Omphalos. Kryl awaits us there. Okay. Entrance to the Omphalos. The Omphalos. Hello. Kryl. Hi there. Welcome back, everyone, and welcome Snogheim. I'm so glad you could join us. Kryl, how delightful to see you again. I understand you've been doing a fine job leading the students. But may I say what a lovely place this is? At a glance, it appears to be the highest of the heavens of legend, the 7th heaven. And ooh, if these symbols aren't representing the other heavens, I take it those are their respective gateways. I should like to pay them all a visit. For Snowgam's benefit, let's review what we have learned thus far, and then celebrate the next step. So if these are the heavens, is Pandemonium going to be the hells? I know. The gods reappeared before us in Ralgo's Reach, though they were disguised as some unassuming creatures. Their law forbids them from showing their true forms outside their realm. Unassuming creature of that. Yet in the event that ambient ether becomes unstable, such as during an umbral calamity, it is possible for the realm, and indeed the gods themselves, to be glimpsed by mortals. As such, the sightings, we believe, have given rise to the various faiths practiced throughout Eorzea. As we confirmed in Ul'dah, the Nalthal worshipped by the people and the Nalthal we counted here have more similarities than they do differences. In the course of exploring Omphalos, 2 things caught my attention. It's small. The first is the gate which lies in the innermost area. If the other 6 gates lead to an elementally aspected heaven, and we stand on the 7th heaven, as Snowgame says, that must be the gate to hell. What then lies beyond that last gate? The second is the monument. It harbors some kind of magic, unlike anything I've ever seen before. I will endeavor to decipher it, but it will take time. Divinities that have existed since time immemorial. who abide in domains resembling the heavens of legend. Why have they chosen to reveal themselves to mortals seeking battle? Unless they favor us with more of their secrets, it would seem this monument holds the key to solving the mystery. Indeed, much and more yet lies beyond our understanding, but we'll keep chasing the truth together. As I'm sure you'll agree, though this is tiring work, both mentally and physically, we need to pace ourselves. To which end, might I suggest we return to Revenant's stall and have a rest before we embark on the next stage of our investigation? Yep, I agree too. Let's head back. Oh, eating food. So rarely do I get to simply chat with colleagues, I'd fairly forgotten what it felt like. Indeed, and it's quite fitting that we should be doing it here in the seventh heaven. Fitting? That's an understatement if I've ever heard one. Sugarfell, the seventh and highest of heavens, which rules over the remaining six, was right here in Mordona all this time. Are you shouting it? Like, it isn't fitting, my friends, it's destiny. People can hear us. She's very excited. You're obviously well versed in the myths around the heavens and hells. If you don't mind, I should like to hear your thoughts on them. Invested as they are in the research, it doesn't take much to stoke their passions. My apologies if this makes you uncomfortable. Having always traveled alone, I admit I'm not too familiar with such lively atmospheres, but I do not mislike it. He's like a Stinian. By the way, the two of you arrived at the sunken temple rather quickly. Did something happen? Not really. Well, as pleasant as this has been, it's past time we return to the annex. The paperwork for this commission isn't going to complete itself, alas. And I shall see myself to Omphalos. There's so much there I'd like to see. And I believe I'll go for a walk nearby. It's getting a little warm in here. Alright now, do take care now. Okay, finishing the Alliance raid quest. Derek. Oh, friend, it's pleasant, Isn't it? The smells and sounds of a tavern makes one feel alive. And afterwards, stepping outside alone and breathing the cool air, I like that just as much. While we await the developments, I shall remain here in Revan's stall. If there are any tidings, rest assured I'll share them with you. Thank you for your help this far. I doubt so much could have been accomplished without you. Well, yes, now we gotta wait for the next batch. MSQ time. Finally.
Yedlimud. Last time on the MSQ, I was interviewing people, see where we should share the wealth. Matsya, what should we do with the money? Matsya? Hey Matsya. Oh Ifrit, I was so glad to see you returned unharmed. You finished with the boat then? Yep, it's all done. Anything the village desperately needs? Well, I suppose Kalzal's loss hit us the hardest. I've been trying to find buyers for my fish. But although I sell a few here and there, it's been so much more difficult than it was before. Everyone's still struggling to rebuild their lives. For now, we're just banding together as best we can. Okay. How about over here in Yetlimud? What do the people need here? Yedlimad. Yedlihimad. Over here. Junkmonger, what do you need? Greetings and welcome, traveler. If this is your first visit to Tavner, then you must try my special amra. No, I'm not. There's a refreshing zest you cannot beat. What could such a wonder cost you, wonder? Normally I part with 3 bottles for the generous price of 19,800 gil, but for you I'm willing to go down as low as 10,000. You'll be practically stealing from me. I am not Estinian. Estinian, who is you're the one who was with the spear-toting fellow. Well, you can hardly blame a man for trying. The world might no longer be on fire, but we're still stifling through the ashes, so to speak. Sister, spare me, we might as well have that ugly tower back for the scant few travelers we see these days. I myself barely have coin to buy at local prices. I tell you, if I didn't charge the odd adventurer for a small fortune for afternoon tea, I'd be scavenging for scraps in the streets. Guild staff. Sigh. How fares the port? Well, it's in shambles, isn't it? The trade routes are open once more now that the danger has passed, certainly, but no small number of merchants have had to sell their ships to make ends meet in the short term. Add to that the sailors that we lost in the final days, and it's little wonder the flow of exports is no more than a pitiful trickle. If Galzal and his consortium was still with us, I'm sure we'd have found a way to turn our fortunes around. And now that was a man who got things done, rest his soul. Oh. Was that it? That was a short quest. Sharing the wealth. Done. There's for sun. Ah, my advisor returned. I've just made it back myself. Why do you retain this vessel now that your true form is known? You could have flown across the island in a fraction of the time. Be that as it may, the sight of a massive creature descending from the sky can be startling to say the least, and there are few places I can enter comfortably without risk of flattening some cart or stall. Yeah, sucks to be dragon in that way. Fair enough.
As for my inquiries, the people of Palka's Sand were unanimous in their reply. They are surviving. Resources are stretched to the limit when refugees were pouring in, but they persevered with some assistance from Red Yedlimad. From what I understand, they have always been an independent community, hunters and foragers and the like, and I was assured that the jungle provides for their needs for the most part. Palka's Sand has weathered the disaster better than most, it seems. I myself heard good news and bad. The quarrymen were cautiously optimistic, having just sold a full wagon of chicken skull to a foreign trader. But such visitors are few and far between. Compared to our best years, the weight of the stone-leaving tavernier has been light indeed. Our nation is small and isolated, its prosperity dependent on a steady stream of exports. We must identify any obstacles to the flow of trade so we might begin working to remove them. Tell me, what did you learn in Aikyali and Yedlimad? Much the same, much the same. You need to fix the trade, and then everyone's probably gonna be fine. Oh, I see. Without a dedicated buyer, the average fisherman must struggle to offload his daily catch, which is why I believe we must first address the lack of ships and shortage of able-bodied sailors in Yedlimad. I am reminded of a child I spied as I made my way back to the palace. His father lost at sea when the beasts sunk their vessel. So many variations of the same tragic tale were repeated and over, so many lives lost. Maybe we can get the orphans to sail ships. Enough grief to drown in if we let ourselves be overcome. But we will not. Ifrit Estinian, I will consider myself the perspectives you've brought me and devise a plan to help my people confront this adversity. Come, I would like you to be in attendance when I announce my proposal to my assembled functionaries. Okay. Let's hear your proposal. Yep.
to bring their wares to distant markets.
what of the children who were left without family to care for them?
That is a concern which weigheth heavily upon my mind. The simple gift of coin will soon be exhausted, leaving these young souls adrift on the fringes of our society. Nay, a proper solution
An
is needed,
orphanage.
one which doth guarantee their welfare for
And we'll
years.
name it after Estinian. The Estinian orphanage.
Thou hast surely seen how other nations rise to meet this challenge and
Huh?
venture.
Me?
What dost thou deem the wisest course?
Taxes. Levy them on trade profits in exchange for your what? Takes a village. What does that mean?
Of course, we must all look out for one another. Let us put this idea into practice. A contract shall be written, requiring all who receive of our Zadal's treasure to commit a portion of their future earnings towards the running of an orphanage.
Oh, that's what you meant by taxes.
Now, such an influential policy is deserving of a worthy name.
Final days fun back. The Kalza fun back. Final days fun back.
A fitting candidate. Kalzar should be remembered not as the blasphemy which terrorized Daphne, but as a hard-working and generous man who brought much wealth to our shores. Do any among you object to this proposition? Many here lost loved ones to the beasts.
In that time of strife, any one of us could have broken. Any one of us may have been taken by despair. When I think of Kalzal, I feel no hatred. Only a stinging regret that we could not save him as well. Isn't that right, men?
This bodes
Yep.
well for that boy. Mirad, was it? Perhaps he can cut ties with that shady peddler.
Then let it be done. Henceforth, this initiative shall be known as the Kalzal Foundation.
Aw, that's nice.
Thou art to assemble a patrol and ensure that no child in this city liveth in squalor. Clerks, see to the management of our funds and make haste. Our citizens must not suffer a day more than is necessary.
Dragon and man, side by side in pursuit of a brighter morrow. Reminded of Ishgard.
Alright. How many more quests do we have? One or two more, I presume. Reacher is warming to his role as satrap. Clearly all those years behind the curtain were not spent napping. Bridging the rift. Thank you for putting forth Kalzal's name. Oh, no. You must forgive me for not speaking, but I bear you a message from Archon Stola. She asks that you meet her at the High Crucible at your earliest convenience. Understood. Thank you. Ishtola must have finished the study of the Void Gate. Shall we hear what she has to say then? I'm interested in that. I shall go with you. I shall go with you. I can't remember Varsan's voice. I thought the satrap would be too busy setting up the foundation. My clerks have been well-oiled cogs in this administration since before I assumed the office. They understand what needs to be done, and I'm curious to learn what conclusions your Archon has reached concerning the gate's unique construction. As you wish. Allow me to lead the way, Your Excellency. Estinian. For one who claims it's too late to save his sister, Reacher seems awfully interested in whatever revelations Ishtola might have to share. Shall we hear what your scholarly comrade has to say? Yes, we shall.
Right, here we all are.
You discovered something new.
I took a closer look at that device. I was able to determine how it keeps the Void Gate sealed, but not how it might instead be employed to expand the opening. For that, I would need to reference the technique developed by Vritra's alchemists, no records of which appear to have survived the intervening years.
We know this, so why have you sent for us? Have you learned aught of value or not?
Patience, Estinian.
Patience, good sir. One must introduce the subject before launching into specifics.
It's how Ishtola works. Okay.
From what we understand, travel between worlds is accomplished by passing through the nebulous rift which exists between them.
Yep. Full of little crystals.
Picture, if you will, the moment you were called to the first.
Lots of tiny little memories.
You touched a focus of some kind
Oh.
to help the Exarch pinpoint your location. His summoning spell then channeled the energies of the Crystal Tower to begin your journey to his world.
Mm-hmm.
The magics tore a hole in the wall separating source and shard, and cast you into the intervening nothingness.
Yep.
In that place, the laws of nature hold no sway.
Mm-hmm.
Yet even through this realm of temporal and spatial instability, you were borne safely to your destination in the first.
Yes, I was. I was wondering how we were
The fish
guided.
that guided you across such an unimaginable distance, both physical and metaphorical, was nothing short of a miracle.
Was it just that?
Then what of the many void scent found in the source? Who guides them here, and how?
An excellent question. Though there are several methods by which the Void's denizens might intrude upon our world, the rituals of summoning are the most typical.
Mm-hmm.
For example, let us consider the gargoyle, a creature of middling power.
Hey, it's Tamtara.
To call upon such an entity, the prospective summoner must force open a void gate.
Yeah.
The portal lasts but a moment and is relatively small, allowing only an imp or other lesser being to squeeze through with their physical body intact. Our more powerful gargoyle, however, is too large for that. Creating a gate big enough for him would require vast amounts of energy, far beyond the reserves of any one mortal practitioner.
So is the entrance widened from the other side?
Instead, 'tis far more common to bring over only the entity's soul.
Oh,
We had a taste of that ourselves when a certain exarch dragged us to the first.
so they take the souls. So they're just a bunch of bodies in the void?
And just as our bodies remained in our world, the Void Sense physical form is left behind in the 13th.
Okay. Are we gonna steal some void scent bodies? Like summon in some void scent, kill the void scent, put our souls in their bodies, and maybe not.
Once at its destination, the summoned soul is granted a temporary shell to inhabit. In the gargoyle's case, a stone effigy has proven a suitable vessel.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. You said that void scent must be called here deliberately by someone in the source, reeled in like a fisherman with his catch.
Yeah.
Exactly. For a being to navigate the chaos of the rift, with or without form, there must needs be a guiding agent on the other side.
Yeah.
When the hordes poured forth from Alag's Great Gate, it was the technologists who drew them through. Though to my knowledge, planar fissures are in essence natural passages between our world and the void, which require no such guidance to traverse. Why is only the boundary between the source and the 13th so fragile? So much so that it often tears open of its own accord.
Why is that?
I
Maybe
believe
there's
solving that mystery is key
people
to
on the other
understanding
side.
travel between the source and its reflections.
Hmm.
How do you intend to get your answers?
No, the danger is too great.
Are we going to the void?
Perhaps, but what some call danger, others think of as adventure.
Yes. Yes. Let's go void. Let's go void.
Listening to my tale, never mind that the means to expand the gate has been lost through the ages. Even could you force the portal wide enough, you would be greeted by an army of murderous horrors the very instant you step through.
I assure you I was most attentive, and I agree that to go alone would be certain death. But if I were to bring along one who has already braved the 13th and humbled the cloud of darkness, well, I imagine my chances would be much improved.
Count me in. Let's go. To the void.
I had a feeling you might say that.
Is that going to be a zone in the next expansion or a dungeon in the next patch? Who knows?
Once again, I put my life in your ever-reliable hands.
When are we going to the void? Like, now?
Said, as much as I would like to march straight back to the Void Gate, there is the small matter of being unable to open it without the Satrap's personal authority.
Oh. Come on. Come on. Reach out. Please. Reach out, please.
As I've said before, I will grant you and yours any boon you choose to name, provided it does not endanger my people.
You have my word that we will take every precaution. Not a single void scent will be allowed to threaten Radzatan, assuming we manage to expand the portal in the first place.
You have a plan.
Actually, I had hoped you might help us with that. I presume the alchemists you retained supplied you with some explanation of their methodology.
That they did. House Daymir was overseeing the project.
Daymir. Ah, yes. The family associated with the great work.
I did not fully comprehend the theory, but their research began with a void scent which had slipped through the fissure. After a thorough examination, they created an arcane simulacrum possessed of similar qualities. A man-made void scent, if you will.
A man-made void scent.
Apparently indispensable in their efforts to enlarge the gate.
How do you make a man-made void scent?
A man-made void scent.
Yes. Being great admirers of the Archons, House Daymir submitted detailed notes to Charlene's official committee. They expected praise and accolades for their simulacrum, and were thus devastated to be informed that their work had been classified as
Charlene? We would like...
If that's true, then those notes might still be stored in a forbidden archive somewhere. Not Google, of course, since that library had yet to be built. Which leaves us with...
Ooh. The restricted section.
Indeed. Numenon's restricted stacks may very well hold a copy.
Okay.
In which case, I say we head directly to Charlene.
How are we gonna get them to give us the thing first?
Unless you anticipate needing help to reach the high shelves. I see myself being of little use. Go on ahead. Still need to find Mirad and tell him about the Kalzal Foundation.
Okay, Stinian. Have fun. I want to go void. I'm not sure we'll go void in this mixed patch though. I feel like they might
Let us be on our way.
tease us and it's gonna drop off at some point and I'm gonna have to wait 4 months. Oof.
They are resolved to venture into the void. Do I sit idly by?
It's up to you, Vritra. Join us if you want. I want to see Midgard Sommer wake up sometime. In at least next expansion, maybe the expansion after that. I don't know. But he needs to wake up sometime. I want to be riding Midgard Sommer or something. But like the real one. That'd be cool. How many quests do I have? I don't know how many quests I've done. I know there were 10 in total. This might be like 7 or 8. Okay. If we're to enter the Numnon's restricted archives with a minimum fuss, then we must first secure the permission of the Forum. First, however, we shall need to enlist the cooperation of a member to broach the matter on our behalf. Who do you think might be inclined to assist us? How about Fortuno? Oh, Scholar Montishane. He did come to Graha's defense during the inquiry after all. 'Tis settled. Let's head to Phenomenon and see if he's willing to help us once more. I can teleport with Y'shtola now though, right? Oh wait. We can do this now, right? And it works? It does. It does work. Okay, Y'shtola. Let's discuss the studium. I am apprenticed to Master Stoya at the age of 7 and labored under the tutelage for a full decade. I never had the chance to attend the studium. Neither did Tancred, as I recall. Soon after Master Louis Swat took him in off the streets, he was put in the care of another Archon. This was a rigorous and practical education in the arts of espionage and survival. I sometimes wonder what my life would have been like if I had pursued my studies here instead. Should I wonder as well? Oh, never mind. It was just an idle thought. Scholar, we need you to give us access to the restricted isle. Ah, visitors. My quite esteemed ones at that. How may I help you? Pray forgive the intrusion, Scholar, but we were hoping you might help us secure permission to enter the Numenon's restricted archives. Oh, no furtive forays into the sacks this time, are you? I applaud this newfound sense of propriety. Yet, in all this wide world of comparative serenity, what compels you to disturb a vault of forbidden wisdom? We need to make a man-made void cent. To open the void and go inside and explore. For fun. Fascinating. I had no idea such a technique existed. I would have been surprised if you had. If my assumption is correct, the research left behind by House Daemir has lain dormant in Stalin's archives for many centuries. And if you unearth this research, what then? Surely you don't intend to cross over into the void. That is, in fact, precisely what we intend. To what end, pray tell? To develop a method for traversing the rift for one, and that I might keep my word to a distant friend. Sentiment aside, I've journeyed to the end of existence. I've heard, felt, and thought aimlessly about the truth of our world and about the echo of its very future. And yet I want to understand everything, to unravel it all down to its very last secret. What scholar worthy of the name wouldn't force open a void gate or two if grand revelation was the promised reward? Oh, marvelous! An audacious proposal worthy of Master Matoya herself. And after hearing the whys and wherefores, I for one do not believe you would use the knowledge for ill. I see no reason not to present you with a request for the forum's consideration. Thank you. Although your petition would be better received if you also had the support of another well-placed acquaintance. Why, Master Fortune, of course.
he can hardly ignore an earnest request by his dear children, the most treasured comrades. I was hesitant to approach him directly, but there's no denying that having Master Fortunal on his side would tip the balance in our favor. Very well. We'll pay a visit to Levier Estate and plead our case. And one last thing before you go. I would consider it a personal favor if you might share with me the discoveries you make in the void. My appetite for knowledge is as insatiable as yours, I'll wager, so if you could see your way to indulging an old man's curiosity. Of course, Scholark, we shall be sure to pass on any revelations. Oh, you shall still with us? No more chat points. Review estate. For sure, no. Let us do. Would you give us a little bit of a mention? Just would you help us? Mrs. Ifrint, Mistress Istola, how may I be of service? We've come to speak with Master Fortunal. Is he home by any chance? Yes, the master's in residence. I shall inform him that he has guests. Well, well. Millions would invite you inside for tea, but I assume this is not a social visit. You have some matter of importance to discuss. Then pray proceed, you have my full attention. Well, I suppose I should praise you for following proper protocols this time around. Scholar Montaigne expressed much the same sentiment, I assure you. We will not attempt to circumvent the Forum's authority again, unless it is absolutely necessary, of course. Of course. You do understand that the restricted archives are restricted for good reason, yes? If no pressing needs exists, why risk the consequences of employing this forbidden knowledge? For a brother who misses her sister, she was his guardian and his friend, selfless hero who crossed the rift between worlds and to save her homeland from horror and suffering. But the brother has given up thoughts of reunion. So they're brother and sister. Did not think that ever, but okay. He's metaphoric brother and sister. Did not think that was their sort of relationship, but okay. He spends his efforts elsewhere, watching over a people yet healing from the flames of the final days, loyal to his duty while bearing the longing in his heart. It is no vital mission, perhaps, reuniting these siblings, but it feels a worthy cause to pursue all the same. As one who feared losing his own beloved young loved ones, and spent years in research to prevent it, surely you appreciate how painful the separation must be. Reflections are still very much a mystery to us. Offering to share your experiences in the first should constitute a fair exchange for our cooperation. Do not celebrate just yet, the forum must still be convinced. I will add to your request a list of today's deliberations and deliver the decision to you at the Beltesian Annex. Ooh. Come on. Bridging the rift. Oh, keep good news? So, what did the forum decide? To put it bluntly, Master Materia has burned some bridges here in Sharlayan and salted the earth for good measure. When it became clear her suit was the petition of one such request in question, well, no few members voiced their discontent. Then the chamber was reminded, in no uncertain terms I might add, of the incredible debt we owe you and your companions. That served to silence a few grumbles and stiffen a few spines, and it was agreed that allowing you entry into the archives was the least we could do in return. We're in Yishtola. It's wonderful news. Thank you both for speaking on our behalf. Yes, well, as I am sure you're aware, this permission was not extended lightly. Forbidden knowledge is to be treated with utmost caution, and there will be repercussions if it is not. I wish you well on your endeavor and bid you good day. Ever the same, that one. Uncompromising? Aye, but it's that very stoicism that is exactly what Charlie needed to guide it through not one, but two exoduses. That went rather well, I think. As a child, I dreamed up any number of schemes for getting my hands on those forbidden tomes, and now I can simply just walk in through the door. Our focus will be on finding House Damer and research notes, of course, but the thought of so much knowledge at my disposal has me feeling a little giddy. You'll be heading directly to the archives from here, I presume? You presume correctly. Then you'll want to speak with the index page when you arrive. It's been instructed to grant you access to the restricted section. Excellent. Once again, we thank you for all your help. Oh, it was my pleasure, believe me. May you find the knowledge you seek. Shall we? Okay. Restricted reading. Where is this? The Numenon. Time to go to the restricted section. How exciting. Oh, there's a speech bubble here as well. To think that the set of instructions I laughingly imagined may actually exist. Just think that the set of instructions I laughingly imagined may actually exist, but yams away from where you found me napping. If I had known of Alzadal's exploits sooner, I could well have saved myself days of research. Even the children's book might have pointed me in the right direction. To achieve the impossible, one must needs be flexible of mind and look beyond conventional wisdom. A lesson I'd already learned, but clearly not taken to heart. Downstairs. Archon Ishtola and guest identified. Do you wish to proceed into the restricted archives? Yes. Follow me if you would. Watch your step, and please note that the use of naked flames is discouraged. Snazzy library. For the Forbidden Archives, you sure have nice shelves.
If House Damir's notes are to be found anywhere, it will be here.
This is a sick remix of Google Library. Today in a world not my own, I met this beautiful void-born creature. She was so unlike any ravenous brethren, eyes blazing not. I wonder if she's even the proper word, such distinguished. Okay. Though you're tempted to read more, this does not seem to be. I'm not tempted to read more. I know exactly what that book's going to be about. It's Rule 34 for Void Sense. Weighty tome. Forbidden Rule 34. In the year 1564 of the primal 6th astral era, the Amalja summoned Ifrit, the patron god. Accounts describe it as a giant lizard-like being with a potent command of far-respected magics. If we consider that this primal summoning is in fact an act fueled by faith and prayer, it is unsurprising, if not unexpected, that the resulting deiform entity should manifest with the appearance and powers which is attributed by its worshippers. What then might emerge from the ether should someone who believes in an almighty omniscient attempt the same ritual? Would the scholar himself grace us with his presence? Some other embodiment of divine sagacity? Could this man-made god be truly all-knowing? And if it were, whence would such knowledge arise? I myself have many questions concerning the nature of the ancient world, with no spell to transport me back to days of old. Could I instead summon a being very possessed of this encyclopedic wisdom of every age, yet no means to verify its pronouncements? How could one be certain they were true? Though your mind spins with possibilities discussed therein, it does not seem to be the volume. Well, you'd need tons of ether for that sort of thing, wouldn't you? This must be it then. Oh. The following pages are a detailed and advanced method for manipulating rift-spanning apertures as devised by Nushan, the ninth patriarch of House Neramir. We present these research notes to the faculty of Charlene Studium as both a token of our friendship and expression of our boundless admiration. Yep. Have something you'd like to show me? Do you? My apologies, I flipped open but a single book and was completely absorbed by the contents. Sasgayish. Well done, Ifrit. I think you might have found our prize.
Yes, the ether signature is unmistakable. I've felt the traces of House Damir's resonance many times at the Great Work. Time to see what all the fuss was about.
Is it? What could it be? Oh, Atmos.
Among the ranks of the Void Sent, there exist entities with the power to call forth their brethren from beyond. The species known as Atomos, however, is uniquely prodigious in this regard. From its distended maw, it can expel an endless procession of void-born creatures. A talent which sorely tested the Radiant Host in its battles against these abominations. Surmising that the entity itself was acting as a void gate, we endeavored to capture a small specimen and subsequently examine its physiological structure. Our findings revealed that the Atomos had absorbed a planar fissure into its own flesh, which it could expand at will into a functioning gate.
Aha. We just need an Atomos.
Upon further analysis, we identified an ethereal wave pattern emitted during this process. A pattern we were able to emulate by passing crystal-stored ether through a specially designed prism. We proceeded to embed said prism into an arcane simulacrum, thus completing what we have dubbed our artificial atoms. How could I have been so blind to the possibilities? This species, not to mention its ability to summon void scent, has been discussed among academics for years now.
I know, right? Suppose they're all
Before
along.
the advent of the seventh umbral calamity, we received reports of Atomos sightings from every corner of
Crystal
Everest.
Tower.
Surely you've at least heard the tales.
What's some?
And still, House Daemir went and built a mock Atomos of their very own. I'm not surprised the Archons consigned their work to a restricted archive. It was no easy task, but at last we've unearthed the volume we've been searching for.
Can you just take it out? And you have to like loan it? You got a library card?
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't tempted to stay longer. See what other forbidden titles might be lurking on these shelves. Ah, but that would be abusing the very special privilege we've been granted now, wouldn't it? Better not.
Mm-hmm. Should we be taking the forbidden book out of the forbidden archive? Isn't that kind of like sort of bad thing? Like, don't you usually want to keep those together? Okay. As much as I'd love to start crafting the Atomos, I'm afraid this is far outside my field of expertise. Fortunately, we know a Hainish alchemist who would be delighted to involve herself in our House Dermir project. Our business here is concluded for the moment. Please pass on our regards to the forum. Your message will be conveyed. Should you wish to indulge in more forbidden literature, I will be here. Patron mode disabled, security mode engaged. If anyone can help us, Nithana can. I suggest we return to Tavnir and ask for her in the great work. Okay. Usually the last quest of an expansion, a patch, is the name of the patch, right? So this must be like 8th or 9th, right? Yeah, probably. Which means we'll get even closer to getting to the void. I hope we get to the void at least, like just a peek before the patch ends. Allow all these sallow, sleep-deprived faces, but their eyes still burn with fiery zeal. Some things never change. Come on, Nidana. Ishtora tells me you're pursuing the most fantastic deals. I have no doubt you'd be interested. The research log should speak for itself. Will it now? By the sisters, this is Mark of House Dermir. I never knew such a work existed. You should. It was sequestered in the Numenon's restricted archives after all. It was, but that means every word within is forbidden knowledge. A forbidden tome filled with forbidden research, and you put it right into my unsuspecting hand. I can hardly wait to read it. Now make Atomos. Please. To think Dermir was developing such marvelous techniques so long ago. How many innovations have been lost over the centuries, I wonder? Now that you've glanced over the notes, what say you in helping us build a new mock Atomos? I say yes, 1,000 times yes. Work on Dermir project that had even the most redoubtable of scholars of Sharlayan trembling in their sandals. No alchemist of the great work could resist. You're a woman after my own heart. Oh, I suppose I should ask, what do you mean to do with this big mounted simulacrum once we built it? Head to the void. So there's a secret void gate and it's sealed in ruins at the bottom of the bounty. Today's a day of revelations indeed. If the purpose of a man-made Artemis was to expand the same portal, then I will need to see it for myself, I think. Manipulating rift-spanning temperatures is not the sort of thing you'd want to do without taking first-hand account of every single factor. Then by all means, accompany us to the vault. I plan to lead us back there shortly, once we've finished gathering the components I require. What do you need? Charlene's markets provided the raw aquamarine and pure water crystals, but I'll need help obtaining a small quantity of astrally infused water. For such liquid, you need go no further than the font of Maya. The ascetics of old once favored the place for their meditations, and the water which pools there is now known to enliven the flow of the ether. That sounds perfect. If you would be so kind as to fill a flask at the pool, I will petition Rita to join us. The idea I have in mind won't amount to so much without his authority to command the void gate. Shall we be about it then? We'll meet back here anon. Alright. Classic MMO quest. Let's go grab some water. Real water grabbed. Now let's go get some fake water. Oh. Ashley dense pocket. Done. Oh, there's a Sinian and Versahan. The boy Merad was glad of the news foundation, meant life for him and his sister. That's good. Our conjugal requested I join you, but of her plans she offered scant detail. Oh, I forgot to mention, the Font of Maya attracts aggressive wildlife and you should watch out for them, and that's fine. Do you have the flask for me? Yes, this should suffice. Thank you, friend. Void Theory. Look who I came across. Estinian seemed in need of diversion, and we, in turn, may have need of his lance. Right then, now that a little party is assembled, let's make our way to the ruins. Will we have need of Matsia's boat again? Not this time. Once Ishtola informed me of our destination, I arranged for a vessel to be made ready at the Akyali. Your Excellence is ever a gracious host. Shall we? Alright. Let's head to the void. Come on, come on, come on, come on. The ship is yours to command. Ah, thanks. We'll set sail at once. Oh, this is so exciting. Al Zadal's legacy, to see the truth of the legend with my own eyes. All aboard for the treasure vault. I should have talked to you guys. Okay.
The ruins alone were impressive enough, but I never dreamed such a treasure lay hidden in the depths of the bounty. It may have been helpful to know this device existed, Your Excellency.
My apologies. The gate was a secret I shared with none but my closest advisors. I feared for what might happen should those with ill intentions learn of its existence.
What is it you're doing now?
There's something I wish to verify. The NOAA reports claim that a short stint into the void carries little risk of etheric imbalance. Should one suffer an injury, however, or if one's expedition drags on longer than intended, that risk becomes significantly greater. Gra has theorized that a warding scale would confer protection from the void's corrupting influence. But I would prefer to test that hypothesis before we set foot in the 13th ourselves.
So, this is an experiment of sorts.
Yes, an experiment. Tell me, how would you go about testing the efficacy of the warding scale?
Use it? I don't know. Say nothing and look meaningfully at okay?
What? Why are you looking at me like that? Surely you'd not expect me to wriggle through that tiny portal.
We needn't attempt anything so drastic. A small familiar should serve well enough.
Yeah, you can do that.
Now, a lowly imp can navigate a fissure, no matter how narrow. Which means an arcane entity of similar stature should be able to manage the same.
Okay.
I hadn't wanted it to come to this, but no other familiars will do, I'm afraid.
What is it?
I mislike the sound of that. What manner of fiend does she mean to summon?
What indeed?
From ocean rise and cloudbank form, from mountain spring and rainfall storm, from river flow and life be born.
What's this?
Water, water, froth and foam!
Ready your arms. I fear she's been possessed.
I probably.
Oh, come now, that was adorable.
Now kill him by sending him into the void.
Though not my first choice. These familiars I conceived of as a child have the best chance of fitting through the gate.
So you made them.
I only wish my younger self had considered a more dignified ending to the creation ritual.
Oh my.
In any case, these two should serve as well.
Okay.
This one will bear a warding scale.
And the other will not.
And when they return from the 13th, we can observe how the talisman, or absence thereof, has affected the progress of the Void's corruption. If I could impose
Okay.
upon you to open the gate. Your Excellency?
Ah, yes, of course.
We should also be wary of void sense slipping through while we conduct our experiment. Estinian, you are to keep Nidana safe from harm.
Alright. And I will
you
keep
say.
the rest.
You had best be on your guard as well.
Okay. Frost and foam.
Oh, are you volunteering to join the Nixies? I could shrink you down, you know.
Yes, I am actually. But I
Let us
suppose.
begin, shall we? Nixies, into the void.
Okay. Is this going to be a duty or just mobs? Oh, just wait here. Okay, just mobs. Righto.
I think we've waited long enough.
I do too.
Nixies, return to my side.
Okay. One is fine and the other is smoking. And is dead. Is dead.
Thank you, little one. You did well.
Poor thing. Its essence has been irrevocably warped.
Turned purple. Just like Nero. What's that? Have we ever heard a void send?
I must reseal the void gate.
Oh, just a bunch of imps. Imps are fine. We can kill a bunch of imps. They're like level 15 in Tanland.
Alcidal the Third, I bar this door unto the void.
Oh. Easy, fine.
Well, that was a sharp lesson in the dangers of void gates.
He was just a couple of imps. And some tentacles.
And what of our experiment? It say the results speak for themselves.
The unprotected Nixie has suffered extensive etheric corruption. As Nidana observed, it's well on its way to becoming a void scent. The one merged with the talisman, however, appears unaffected. I sense no changes to its equilibrium. Rest now, little ones.
All right. Can we go to the void now?
Graha's theory was correct then.
So it would seem. But while our second familiar was untouched by void energies, the talisman itself shows signs of degradation. It was, of course, originally designed to shield the soul from primal tempering. It stands to reason that etheric corruption of a different sort would affect it differently.
I guess not this patch.
We may need to modify the warding scale's design to account for the 13th's uniquely unstable ether.
You've said much of the Void's instability, but my imagination fails me. What manner of place is this broken world?
Ah, my apologies. I forget that not all of us spend our days sequestered in dusty archives. The 13th is a reflection of the source that was drowned in a flood of darkness.
Yes. On the spot.
In Emmett Selk's own words, this tragedy was a result of the Ascians' attempts to force a rejoining. They erred in their haste, and made of that world a useless void.
Unulkai is from here. Unlukai.
You remember Unakalhai, the
Unukalhai.
unusual child we met during our troubles with the Warring Triad. He explained the fate of the 13th thus. The champions of that ill-fated world used the stone known as Auracite to contain the power of primals. But those self-same heroes were gradually corrupted by the Auracite's bleeding energies, transforming into fiends with an endless hunger for ether. By the time anyone thought to oppose them, Light's strength had grown too feeble, and the balance of the 13th tipped into eternal darkness.
Yep.
It was Elidibus, as I recall, who rescued Unakalhai's spirit from his final battlefield. But
Remember
I
all
wonder
this.
if there were others whom the emissary saved from oblivion.
Yep, there was one. From the roll quest.
The server, Ciela, wasn't it? And you say she was another of Elidibus's pawns?
Yep.
I see. So Ciela, or rather Silver, was beguiled by the same dreams of heroism as Unakalhai. And what of your own experience? Will you tell us of what you observed during Noah's expedition?
Pretty much floating pile of rubble. And lots of purple. It was like a stew.
I can picture it now. The sunless, Stygian expanse, infested with legions of ether-starved monstrosities. A void in every sense of the word.
What you have described in such lurid detail is exactly why I hesitate to encourage you.
Worry not, great Vritra. Our journey into the 13th is but the first leg of a longer voyage. A voyage that shall lead us to other reflections, to new mysteries and discoveries. And I mean to be there every step of the way. But first I must focus on refining the warding talisman.
Then I can begin work on constructing an artificial Atomos.
Okay.
Or I could if I had the relevant manuals to hand. Might I be so bold as to request access to the Satrap's family archives?
Mhm.
Your Excellency?
Oh, yes. That can be arranged. I will speak to my officials upon our return.
Okay.
We will see you back in the city then.
Completed void theory. One more quest. Satrap's duty. Once Nidana succeeds in replicating the mock Atomos, will you be crossing the threshold with us? I realize this is more my endeavor than yours. To be honest, I have no interest in visiting the void myself. Might we discuss this later? There's something I must do first. Why does everyone insist on being so secretive? At least I had a good reason for not wanting to express my Nixie ritual. Shall we proceed with the other preparations then? As we saw, the warding scale can be effective at protecting the bearer from other sources of etheric corruption. Nevertheless, the talisman's durability will need to be improved if it is to withstand the void's influence for a prolonged length of time. And I think the problem we can address without involving the brilliant and I think that is a problem we can address without involving the brilliant but busy alchemists who created it. What do we know excels at this kind of structural augmentation? Garland Ironworks. Yes, an excellent suggestion. As I recall, Sid himself is no stranger to the void and its volatile energies. With his experienced hand in the helm, I have every confidence that the Ironworks can strengthen the warding scale. Come, let us visit their Operation Ralga's Reach and commission their best and brightest. Okay, I think it's time to stop the stream. I hope to get through 6.1, but it looks like it's still kind of long.